how you feel in any given class. Certain styles, I mean, Dave Emerson, who created trauma-sensitive yoga in Boston, he works with Bessel van der Kolk.
Right.
He talks about yoga as a way of becoming friendlier with your own body and mind, which is the definition I've adopted. Whereas some classes you may feel like you're being pushed to override your body, and that can kind of be quite punitive. So you know yourself best. Go with a class that's going to help you, or with a therapist who's going to help you really tune into what you need, body and mind.
Are there resources mentioned on your own website?
Yes, I've got my own.
Do you want to just give it a plug?
Okay, feelbettereveryday.co.uk, and I've got a yoga area on that.
Great.
And I do work with people by Skype and telephone, but obviously that's more challenging for yoga.
Yes, thank you.
Just a point of clarification, somebody in the, when we're talking about EFT, one delegate has asked, are you talking about emotion-focused therapy or emotional
freedom technique?
Yeah, we were talking about emotional freedom technique and the tapping, weren't we? Yeah.
So it's, I mean, it itself is soothing. You're using your body, you're coming back into your body, you're getting out of the thoughts a little in terms of thinking, how am I feeling? And just even by voicing how you're feeling and laughing about how you're feeling, exaggerating how you're feeling, you're observing how you're feeling, so you're no longer consumed by it. And so,
I mean, it's in direct contrast, really, isn't it, to some of the other types of therapy where what we're trying to do is to do the cognitive restructuring of things, whereas actually you're focusing in EFT, aren't you, very specifically on
how you're feeling in that moment.
What the trigger is for the trauma, almost. So it all, you know, it kind of goes contra to some of the other
It's whatever it is. I mean, I did my EFT training after I'd done my coaching NLP, but before the counselling. So I was very resistant to the idea of like, well, why would you spend time affirming how awful you feel? Yes, why not like kind of, and it took me a while to get there. Of course we can't. I mean, affirmations work terribly when we don't believe them. They lower self-esteem. Yes. So by just acknowledging, you only have to do a few rounds before you generally start laughing at yourself. Sometimes you get bored through the one round, but just in having honoured that feeling enough, it can be enough.
It seems that if clients are responsive to it and are not averse to trying it, then it can be a real asset in the sort of calming and self-soothing range of strategies we can teach clients, especially when they are preparing to start trauma reprocessing.
Well, I think the key, if someone is drawn to something, if someone thinks this is going to help me rather than being pushed into something which can be re-traumatising, be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
So.